What's up, guys? Lore here today, taking another look at some Heart of the Swarm replay roulette. We have another viewer submitted replay coming in here today. Up here in the northeast corner here on Daybreak as the Red Terran, we have yeah, and down here in the southwest corner, our blue Protoss hero is Goodie. Obviously not the Goodie who is the pro gamer, but Goodie nonetheless. So, when you come across people with names like this on the ladder, usually they're going to cheese. And he is sending out an SCV right away, so let's see if that's what's going to happen here. If we're going to have a... This could be a crazy match, guys. We'll have to see what comes up out of this one. These guys, for whatever reason, I don't know why this has become a thing, but people will put themselves with the... I guess it's not actually even an L, it's just the vertical bar. They'll put themselves with this vertical bar name, and they'll just cheese every game. I don't know why you would, why would you do that? You're not going to win as often because people are going to be expecting it because you have a vertical bar name. So we see really quick, or relatively quick, I guess it's on 12. Not super fast, but relatively safe gateway coming here from Goodie on 12. And there is, in fact, a proxy barracks coming up over here for Mr. Barcode Dude. Commander Cheese. The Sultan of stupid crap. Yeah, there we go. He is getting refinery up, so we could be seeing Proxy Reaper. Reapers have been really, really strong in the Heart of the Swarm beta so far. Do have this simulator coming up for Goodie. Not going for double gateway or anything like that early on, which is a good idea because, you know, if he comes out with anything ranged, which everything that he builds out of this is ranged, he's going to want to have something not kiteable. Zealots are very, very kiteable. And there's that Cybernetics core going down right away. And I imagine he will not even start a Zealot, because the Zealot's just going to be a waste of time. We do have a Tech Lab coming up over there and another barracks, so I am going to expect... it could be Proxy Reaper, it could be a Proxy Marauder Rush. Only one gas over here for Mr. Barcode. So we'll have to see what his plan here is. This could get really, really tense really, really quick. Both players are actually doing really well on their early economy here. Plenty O SCVs, plenty O probes. Nowhere near getting supply blocked. Very nice timing there. He did actually decide to build that Zealot. That's an interesting choice. I guess maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he's not expecting the cheese. He really should be. He's going up against a guy with a barcode. Here comes this probe out here. Oh, it's going to go in the wrong direction. Will not spot this up over here. And in fact, it is looking like Proxy Marauder with concussive shells. Interesting choice. There have been some changes to Reapers in the couple of recent patches, so maybe that's why they did get slightly nerfed. I still feel like Proxy Reaper would have been a little bit more effective in this case than Proxy Marauder will be. Oh, in fact, we actually have a forward pylon coming out here too. He could just be dropping that off because he wants to have one out. It's generally a good idea. Or perhaps he's planning on some sort of aggression of his own here in the future. Here we have... looking like it's going to be a bunker rush over here. He's coming down here. He's looking for this expansion. There is no expansion there, so he's just going to turn around and head up this direction instead. Ooh, very nice. Does kill off the SCV. Bit of a mistake there for Mr. Barcode, allowing that SCV to fall. However, this Zealot, now you're starting to see why the Zealots are not really going to be very effective. But we do have a Mothership core out. Does not have any energy just yet, but it doesn't matter. They've managed to kill off that Marine. There is nothing that can attack up, so this Mothership core will pretty much single-handedly hold this off. It's going to be no problem at all. What's with the circle underneath them? I'm not actually sure what that circle is all about. Have not seen that before. May just be a new indicator for who you're attacking. So anyway, now we have an expansion coming up here for Goodie. Have an expansion coming up for the Barcode Dude as well. And there's a probe just sort of sitting here hanging out, which is interesting. He is going to research combat shields. Interesting that he's not going for stim, instead going for combat shields. Interesting that he hasn't gotten stim at all. If you're going for a proxy like this, it seems like you should get stim because it's pretty good. Turns out stim packs are... well, they make your units a lot better. So, not sure why he's not going for stim just yet. Do have 2 more gateways and a robo coming up now for Goodie. All of a sudden he just decides, I do not want these unbuildable plates here at all. which isn't a bad idea, honestly. It's a bit of a lull in the action. He wants to just clear those out because they are misclick bait. That's what those are. Whoops, I accidentally told all of my units to attack this instead of move over there instead, so now they're all standing around doing nothing while being attacked themselves. Do have more units coming out of these over here. He has not lifted these. Of course, I don't believe Goodie has scouted them just yet. No, he is not. He does not know that they're there just yet. So, oh, and here we got a little bit of probe harassment going on. Might he be able to get that SCV? No, the SCV does escape, and the probe will be forced to pull back. But does get some good scouting information in there in the meantime. Should have seen, yeah, he did see those 2 barracks. Didn't see the 2 reactors coming on them, but saw the 2 barracks, and of course saw the expansion as well. Mr. Barcode is starting to get himself a pretty decent little army going on over here. And oh, is the probe going to scout that? Did not actually see that up over there. Wow. Does manage to... Ooh, there we go. Now that he's bounced off of that Zelnaga Watchtower over there, he has now spotted those, at least one of those 2 barracks up over there. And that SCV will meet a grisly end. But this is a lot of SCVs now being pulled off. We may be seeing an all-in here from the Barcode bro, which is strange because he's just about to get his expansion up. It seems like a weird time to all-in. The Robo is now up over here for Goodie. He does have an Immortal out. He's heading up over here to start doing some damage to that, but oh no, this could be unfortunate for him. Barcode is moving around behind. His army is caught out of position up over here. The Barcode dude is moving out behind. Here come the probes coming off, trying to wall this off. Does manage to get the Immortal out. He could have killed the Immortal with those SCVs, I think. Does decide to pull those off, but now Goodie's army is being ripped to shreds here. He just has a couple of Zealots left now at this point. There are some Marauders coming out now, which will try to kite those. There are still several Marines and SCVs in there. This could be very unfortunate for him very, very soon. There is this Immortal up still and 3 Stalkers. Does he have what it takes? The Immortal goes down. The Stalkers are still alive and picking away as much as they can, but he's going to lose another Stalker right there, and the final Stalker will now go down. And the Barcode's all-in seems to be working. There is these 3 Stalkers remaining down over here. This Nexus is going to take some damage. More and more units are streaming in for Barcode at this point in time. Stalker's now coming in here. Oh, gotta be careful, though. He's going to lose that front Stalker. No, he actually manages to escape. Barcode pulls away at the worst time. Could have finished that off. There are more and more reinforcements now streaming over here from the Barcode's base. I don't know what else to call him other than the Barcode. Gonna now finally lose a couple of Stalkers there in the front, and this is not looking good for Goodie at all. He needs something a bit stronger here. He needs sentries, really. He needs to be able to wall them off right there and pick them off. It is not looking like this is going to go well for him, though. 3 more Stalkers warping in. Can this hold on? Can he hold on here? Needs to microback that Stalker. No, he does lose it. And with this many Marauders, now the Mothership Core has fallen. The Stalkers are now falling as well. Wow, this is actually looking like a loss here for Goodie, which is a bit surprising because he sent in this replay. So, I guess props to you, sir, for sending in one that you actually lost in, unless he can somehow manage to pull back together here at the last second. But there is just too much here from Barcode. Sending the probes off the line now. If you can get a good surround on those probes, it might actually work for him here. Another Mothership Core has now warped in. Oh my god, is he actually going to make this happen here with the probes? Is he actually going to be able to pull this off? He does not have any economy going right now, but neither does Barcode. But no, there's just too many Marines there. Finally gives up the GG. Well played. That was actually a really, really good game. It's obviously a bit of a cheese opener there from Barcode, but still very well handled cheese. The initial attack was deflected, but Goodie unfortunately just was not able to deal with the follow-up. That was actually a really good follow-up to this cheese. Which is important to have in your repertoire. Having a little bit of cheese that you're able to open with. Just go, yeah, I'm just going to throw him off his rocker a little bit. Throw him a little bit off kilter. Come in here at a weird timing that maybe he's not expecting. And then have a good macro-based follow-up to go behind it. Dropped down these 2 barracks with reactors and just started pumping Marines like crazy. It was just too much for Goodie to deal with. Anyway, that was an excellent match. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks, Goodie, for sending in this replay. Thanks for having the honesty to recognize that this was in fact a really, really good game and send it in despite having lost it. Alright, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. GG's once again to both players. My name is Lore, and I will see you in the next match.